Boko Haram is a major threat to Nigeria's existence since Biafran Civil War. Can you imagine? Why are you calling Biafran Civil War? It's Biafran Nigeria Civil War, not Biafran Civil War. And if you know this and you were the head of state at that time for Nigeria, military head of state, why are you saying it now after it has overtaken every system in Nigeria? Or everything and every system in Nigeria. Why are you saying it now? Why are you saying it now? That is the question. Why are you saying it now? Let's get into the details to see what old man, that statesman Gowon is saying. Former military head of state Yakubu Gowon says Boko Haram has been a major threat to Nigeria's existence after the civil war. Gowon said Boko Haram had created a major problem in Nigeria. He spoke in Abuja yesterday during the launch of 2 books written by Nigeria's ambassador to Russia, Professor Abdullahi Y. Shehu. All of them are just writing books. Who go read those books? They're writing books for who to read. So according to Gowon, Boko Haram has been a threat, perhaps the major threat to the peace and development of Nigeria after the civil war. So Boko Haram has indeed created a serious problem after the civil war. I remember saying, I hope that we will not experience what we went through during that period again. Unfortunately, Boko Haram appeared. Gowon stressed that understanding the impact of Boko Haram would help in solving the problem. He added, understanding the debilitating impact and the deleterious effect of the insurgency on Nigeria is critical to developing innovative solutions to the problem. This also applies to the other security challenges that continue to undermine the stability and progress of Nigeria, including recent incidents of banditry, kidnapping, farmers, herders problems, and other violent conflicts, as well as other forms being experienced in Nigeria today. Can you imagine? So I don't understand what you are saying. So if you know, what have you people in the north been talking about? You as a former military head of state, and then General Tiwa Danjuma is there saying that Nigeria is a disgrace or is disgrace to the rest of the world. What is his name? Retired General David Mark is there in Benue State. We don't know what he's saying. Okay, all of them are sitting down there in the north. All the emirs and all the sultans and all of them are there in the north. They can't call themselves to order. People like El-Rufai, people like Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, all of them are talking nonsense, supporting the violence in the north. And some of them are being recruited into the military, and then nothing is happening, and now you are speaking. It is all about northern agenda. That is the truth. So you can't tell us here, everybody see, people are saying it now because it has overwhelmed you. You and Buhari himself brought part of it, thinking that Jonathan will not hand over power. But Jonathan handed over power. Now the thing is consuming the north. Now you guys have seen the menace you created, thinking that by now you would have overrun Nigeria and Islamized Nigeria, but it's not working. Okay, it's not working. Even though I learned that Gowon is a Christian, I don't know whether it is true or not, but the thing here is that the Northerners brought that Boko Haram using it for jihad purposes, but now it's not working. It's not working for them. They couldn't overrun Nigeria the way they intended to, the way they planned it. They now see that Nigeria is too complex for one ethnic group or for one section of the country to just overrun like that. So it's not working. And now they also could not establish themselves in the Middle Belt, especially in the South, the way they intended to. So now the North is suffering it, plus part of the Middle Belt, especially Benue and the Plateau State. Okay, so why are you complaining now? You should put your heads together and solve that problem. That is it. Put your heads together and solve that problem. Somebody is saying here in the comment section, since the carnage in Jos, this man has never made any statement against it. Why? Exactly. It's only Jos. Even the kidnap that was done in Kaduna, he didn't say anything. What did you expect him to say and do? Are you sure he is happy for what is happening? Mind you, if Biafra could have succeeded, there could be no peace. Fighting within yourselves and fighting with the minorities. What do you mean? He abandoned the people who helped him fight Biafra to be pillaged by the marauding headsmen, not be lie. He will because he is using them as his collateral to stay alive. Not be smart, you know. Muslim ticket Nigeria is not won. They can never be won. God bless MNK. Mazinam Dekano. So say, Baba, now you know Boko is even worse than Biafra because it is religious and medievally oriented. Not Vilayo. Not Vilayo. So that is it. So now what is that the government? Is not the reason we cannot take out Boko Haram because they're hiding them. It is their people, so they don't want anybody to touch them. Just like Buhari said that attack on Boko Haram is attack on the north. So that is it. So let them not tell anybody anything. You should be saying this. You should be saying since the massacre of the Igbos or simply Igbo genocide. Nemesis is catching up with you daily. I thank God you are alive to witness the beginning of your own perils on your people. But the funniest thing is that your people are yet to wake up from their sleep. Wow, very true, sir. That is why the federal government of Nigeria should take the matter against the suspected sponsors of Boko Haram very seriously as a case against the Nigerian state and humanity. The current drive against IPOB is not as threatening to the Nigerian nation as that posed by Boko Haram, ISWAP, herdsmen, and bandits, especially in the northern area. There's no way that Boko Haram can be stopped in Nigeria. The Muslims believe in what they are doing. They know what they are doing, actually. Yeah, they set it up for themselves. They believe that it is a continuation of jihad in Nigeria. Exactly. How many politicians from the north have spoken against Boko Haram? How many governors have spoken against Boko Haram? Let's continue to deceive ourselves. Buhari said that any attack against Boko Haram is attack against the north, and nobody corrected him. Not be lie. And somebody said this man is a reason Islamic jihadists are killing his people in Plateau State. Shame on you. Can you imagine? Because Gowon is from Plateau. Yeah. So, So let them go and solve that problem. They created it thinking that by now they would have used it to overrun Nigeria. Okay, now it can't solve the problem. It's overwhelming them and they don't know what to do again. There's no need to come and be telling us in any symposium or any book launch to come and talk about it. Go back home and all of you should go into a drawing board and solve that problem because you people created it. Thank God the Southerners are to a large extent curbing them and taming them. So what they're doing in the north and middle belt, they really can't find their way to do it very well in the south. So thank you for listening and let's have a comment.